Hello everyone and welcome to another video where we're gonna be discussing Reddit stories, specifically from r/Am I the Asshole. Now this basically is subreddit where people explain their situation and we have to tell them were they the butthole in this situation or not. Now our first story is called Am I the Asshole for Having a Girl Reprimanded and possibly fired because she kept ignoring me? Hi, I'm a 22-year-old male and my girlfriend, 21-year-old female, and I went to this local restaurant near our campus 2 days ago. And it's pretty well known in our university. Right now it's empty-ish because most of the people are away with their families. So, my girlfriend and I went there by 8 p.m. Things on the menu were pretty basic. Pizza, burgers, fries, etc. This girl came to take our order. She was 20, maybe a bit younger than me. She doxed my girlfriend first to take her order, no big deal. Then when I think she's going to turn to me and says, "What will we have?" While asking my girlfriend, not me. My girl just look at me confused, and I answer for myself. Girl just writes it down and then says something else while still not looking at me. My girlfriend says, "No, that all." She leaves and we're like, what the fuck was that? A few minutes go by and she comes back with our order. She asks if we need something while still looking at my girl and we both say no. She comes by a few times to check if we're good, but she doesn't engage with me at all. She doesn't even look at me. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. I ask for some napkins. She brings them, but gives them to my girlfriend. Then my girl goes to the toilet and I call her to ask for the bill. She just ignores me. I just got up to go to the counter and where she and a few other girls were taking some orders, and I asked her what her problem is. She now looks at me and before she can speak, I ask for her manager. She brings an old lady and I explain what just happened and that the overall service was good, but she didn't look at me once. I pretended I wasn't even there and ignored me. When I called her over the bill, the girl mutters something, but the old lady says they'll talk later. She offers me to cover the bill. I just say no, I'll just bring the check, which she does, and I pay and wait for my girlfriend outside. Then we go back home and she asks me what happened, and because she saw the girl being reprimanded, I tell her. She calls me an asshole because the girl might have had some trauma regarding men, or I don't know, and that she might get fired. I was okay with my behavior at that point. Am I the butthole? Yeah, I will agree that waitress was being a butthole, and she may have had trauma with men, and that's a possibility. I just don't know enough, but right now I'm gonna say that waitress is more of a butthole. That doesn't still give her the right to act that way towards you and be like very nice. Like she was like being a butthole towards you, and so I mean, I don't see a butthole here. Well, I see the person the waitress being the butthole, but not you. Now our next story is called, Am I the Butthole for Mentioning I Had Cancer? Hi, I am a 17-year-old girl and I'm a survivor of cancer. Yep, pretty cool, right? However, I don't tell everyone because it's not typically their business. However, here's how I got this story. I was out with dinner with my friends and a brand new group of friends who have recently joined my group. They a bunch of dudes I normally hang around, the people I'm closest with. Well, the one thing to note about me, I'm very, very skinny. As very obviously someone who is either sick or dealing with something else, I'm sick. I'm currently 80 pounds, still struggling with food intolerance and whatever. But I know how to handle it and everything. The night of the dinner, I wore short sleeve and have really skinny, bony arms. Definitely noticeable, but I don't mind. The new guys immediately started mentioning it. At first, they thought they were being nice with stuff like, "Are you okay?" But one guy made a comment, meaning like, "I won't lie. Yes, I'm not strong, but I'm not somebody who could bench 150 pounds. Sometimes I could barely pull myself out the shower, but I'm not weak." So I said this, you know what? I'm the strongest freaking person sitting on this table. Anyone can bench press weights, but not everyone can beat freaking cancer. Yeah, I made the dinner awkward for the rest of the night and ended up leaving early. Now everybody's being weird about me and asking why I lashed out like that. I think I'm pretty reasonable. Reddit, am I the asshole? I think you were really reasonable personally. I don't think you're the butthole. I don't think those guys were either. They just mean a new person and were joking around with them. And you made it obvious and clear that you didn't like those statements and made a pretty awesome statement. Like, that's badass. So not the butthole. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys off with that. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.